Yo, what's going on? What's going on? I may adjust this camera a little bit. Alright, I know you probably noticed my voice is all screwed up today. I am not feeling well. I had to take a sick day today. I went in and then I didn't want to get nobody else sick, so pretty much I went home. I wanted to discuss that video I actually put up yesterday night. I had a very interesting night, man. I had when I left work around like I don't think I left till like 6:30, almost 7 o'clock. I ended up going down to Best Buy to pick out a radio because I've been meaning to get a radio for this car for a while. This radio is old as shit. It looks like it was put in there probably around 2003. This is an old Pioneer radio. So with that said, I wanted to go get something nicer because I'm starting to do the interior of the car up a lot. So of course you can see I've done the red seats. I'm doing the floor mats probably, and I'm doing the I got to replace the climate control unit. I've also got to do the radio and speakers in the back, speakers going out. You know, basically just, you know, making it look and sound a little better. So I'm down Best Buy, so I grab a radio, then boom, I come home, getting the radio. So I'm in my car looking at YouTube. You know, I usually do that when I get home. I finish watching the video I was watching while I was driving, and before I go in the house. So I'm just finishing up this video, and I hear some yelling. I figured maybe people were talking to each other because I couldn't make out what was being said because I'm in my car and the windows are rolled up and the doors are closed. So I just finished my video up, so I put the phone away when I'm about to get out, and I hear some guy yelling even louder. So I opened the door and I heard some dude screaming, Destiny. Destiny keeps yelling the same words over and over again. So what the hell is that all about? I think some dude's yelling for his girl to come here or something like that, I don't know. So I get out my car, lock the door and all that, grab my stuff, and get ready to head in the house. So when I'm heading in the house, on the path that I gotta walk to get to my house, I see a cop with his knee in the dude's back, and the guy's face down with his arm behind his back, both arms behind his back. So the cop's yelling, "Stop resisting." The dude's not resisting. The dude's just saying, "What the hell are you doing? Get off me. Why are you yanking me up like this? I was just walking. I wasn't doing anything wrong." And the cop was like, "You got any ID on you?" And the dude said, "Don't matter if I have ID. You don't have the right to do this to me." So what ends up happening is the guy is yelling, and the cop ends up just like cuffing him up even more and shit. So I gotta go in the house to drop my shit off. So I'm like, all right, well look, let me go in the house real fast, put my stuff down, and come back out here. So I come back out to record what was going on. So I come outside, and immediately like 5 more cops are there, and they're taking this dude over to the police cruiser and shit. How much time I got left? I got time. So what ends up happening is it's like at this time, by the time I got back over there, it was like 6 police officers. You can see in the video, there was hella cops over there. So they put this guy in the back of the police car, and the dude's like, "Yo, y'all are harassing me. I ain't do nothing wrong, and y'all have no charges on me, but y'all put me in the back of y'all cop car." So he's yelling and screaming. He's still screaming out for the chick that's not coming out. So the cop's talking to him like, "Hey, listen to me. Tell me what you're doing around here. What are you doing around here?" So clearly they had no charge on him. They just, I guess, saw him and decided to fuck with him. I don't know if they knew this guy or not. I'm not sure. But they threw this guy in the back of the police cruiser. This guy's screaming and yelling. So I think they searched him and shit while he was in the back of the police cruiser. And they went through his pockets and all this other stuff. So they go through his pockets probably, took him out the cruiser again, then had him sitting down on the goddamn street while like 9 cops around him at this point. More cops pull up. And they asking him, "Hey, look at me. What are you doing around here? Why are you here? What are you doing here?" And the dude's like, "I got every right to be here. I ain't doing nothing wrong. Y'all harassing me." He's like, "Listen to me. You need to listen to us so this goes even smoother." That shit was crazy, man. Long story short, I ended up leaving and shit because my phone's about to die, and I ran out of minutes to record. So I ended up going ahead and going in the house. But by the time I did go in, my phone was almost dead, so I turned the camera off. They got the paddy wagon out. The paddy wagon pulls up, and they put him in the back, and this dude decides to just go plank. Like, the dude just goes stiff as a board, not moving because he don't want him to put him in that cruiser. So like 9 cops basically heave-ho. I watched them toss this motherfucker in the back of the police cruiser, or excuse me, in the back of the paddy wagon. like a goddamn piece of lumber. They threw this man in there, they heave-holed this man in the back of the fucking paddy wagon, man. That shit was crazy. And then they fucking, just as quick as they was there, they was gone. All of them left and shit. So then like, in under like 10 or 15 minutes, they violated like, they had to have violated at least, it had to have been at least 4 or 5 of this man's constitutional rights. You know what I mean? That shit was crazy. And they were basically saying, hey, you know, we ain't calling nobody, because he wanted to call his, what the fuck is this guy doing? He wanted to call his girl because, you know, to verify his story of him being around there to go see her. And they like, you ain't calling nobody. They ain't want to hear that shit. That shit was crazy, man. So I put the video up on YouTube. And that's pretty much, I wanted to explain that video that was up online and how it happened and shit. So that shit was wild, man. What do y'all think about that shit, man? These cops out of control, but on the street, these guys are the judge, jury, and verdict. So you kind of gotta like, you can state your rights, but yo, you can't be too crazy with it because these motherfuckers will split your head if you're not recording. So let me know what y'all think in the comment section. Meanwhile, let me get out here and get something to eat. Peace out.